Hello and welcome to the STB Racing League Season 29 Tier 2 São Paulo Grand Prix live here from Interlagos, the Autódromo de Interlagos. We're here, estamos aquí, we're here for round 3 of the Tier 2 Championship. Very interesting qualifying session, I'm not going to lie to you. Very, very interesting to say the least. We've had a lot of interesting qualifying there. Dominance from the top two. There were some issues, so I couldn't start the strip. We started the race. Right, well that's fucking mad. We've started the Grand Prix, guys. So scrap that. We're here in fucking Brazil. Well, that's mental then. So AMG's had a great start. I ain't got no clue what's gone on there. There must have been some setting issues because we're going Brazil. Okay, well that was a bit mad. Can't lie. I'm a bit confused. I'm just going to go for the action and just... Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Let me just regulate, guys. Let me regulate, because that's not good, guys. That's not good. There might be some damage there for the Alpine. But yes, we're here in Brazil. AMG leads the Grand Prix. We've got some action here. That is the Alpine of RMT. He's had a major crash out of that hairpin, and he's down to 19th. Very sorry, guys. There must have been an issue with the settings. There was no formation lap. So we've just gone straight on with the action. So let me just get back into it. There's a battle here between Chris and the Aston Martin of Yashar Hanari. And Chris is up now to P6. Welcome to all 20 people watching this stream here at Brazil. It's great to have you here. It's great to have you. And it's great to have Mertkan, because he's going to be up the inside now, down this straight. Up the inside of his fellow countryman from Turkey. And that's a big moment there from the McLaren. That's a big moment. Comes back on the track. And Yasharhan will keep P7 there. He will keep P7 in the Grand Prix. Henry Bottas has actually lost the position to Alphonse up ahead. And there's another spin out down there. This is Guardian Knight in the survey. He's up the inside of the Williams of Robert Kubica. Yes, guys, Robert Kubica does race an STB. Oh, no, it's mental. And Patrick, is he going to try and go up the inside of his Nevada countryman? No, but the Alpine's going to go up the inside of him. And there's major contact. There's a spin. They're on the grass. They've made contact. They've made contact through the long right-hander. And that's him down to 17th. And Patrick's down to P19. This is having some connection or wheel problems. So he can't really do anything there in terms of that. But yeah, I don't know what happened there. Very bizarre. Bizarre contact through the long right-hander there. And Avni okay now on the back of Freza. Freza's having a great race so far. And Avni's going to dip into the slipstream. DRS being used down the straight. Pulls out and he's going to get into P4. And we've got Yeltsin trying to come through on his fellow countryman Yasharhan. And he's getting very impatient behind the Aston Martin. There's another yellow flag. That might be Dunicart. Well, that's someone span. That's Dunicart. Yeah, he's gone. And that's caused a massive kerfuffle. There's a driver on the track. There's a Red Bull. A Red Bull's had major contact there. What's gone on there? That was Isha. He's had a big moment. I don't know what's happened. There was contact up there, up the hill. And it is kicking off on lap 3 of the Grand Prix. That is mental. Absolutely fucking mental scenes. We've got more action going on. This Alpine, the Alpines are really giving us some good entertainment. And RMT, the Spaniard, is up now to 15th. And he should have DRS on the Red Bull up ahead. Do tell me, guys, what you're thinking of this Grand Prix. It's been a chaotic start to this São Paulo Grand Prix. But it is AMG that leads. And Freza running outside. Here we go. What a move on the S-Dos Senna. And Freza keeps P5. And he's going to have the DRS down here. But he's defending from the Sauber behind. And the Sauber's going to go for a move, but he can't. And Chris will be P6. And Alexander's been overtaken by Tharlo. He's down to P12. Make sure as well, guys, that you are following the STB Racing League here on Twitch. And the Aston Martin's up the inside of the Sauber. They've made contact. You just got to be a bit more patient, guys. A bit more patient here too. No stupid moves. And Yasharhan's inside Chris. That's mental. And it's going to be the top three with the DRS. Here we go. Look at the McLaren. He's got the speed. Emery Buzzer's got the pace. But these three are keeping it nice and steady. Avni OK is in P4. He's just trying to now try and just get that gap down. But he's very, very skitterish there out of the first two corners. And now he's got Freza all over the back of him. But Freza has not been able to save that DRS. He's on 22%. So that's not good at all. And there's a change of position. There's drivers going inside each other. And the Sauber's been pushed off the circuit. Still side by side. I think AMG is going to give him the place back, actually. Good sportsmanship there from the Racing Bull. But no, there is still contact. No, okay. And Emery's getting involved. This is slowing them all down. This is going to bring Avni into it. You can see gap 1.9. So Avni, that is... great stuff. They're giving us a great little bit of entertainment, but they've got to keep it clean on the track here at Interlagos. And AMG is going to have that DRS once again. And Avni's nearly actually in that DRS of Emery as well. So that is going to be interesting. So this is looking like a very interesting Grand Prix. But anything can happen, really. And there is some side-by-side action. That's Robert Kubica. And the Alpine's off the track. And Frosinho, they're both in the wall. Very clumsy driving from these drivers tonight. And Dunicar's up the inside. I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. And RMT's up to P14. Look at that. Great stuff. Yeah, very clumsy driving from those two. Stewards will definitely look at that, because that was just... yeah, a bit reckless. Well, very reckless, really. Not what we want. But AMG is going to have the DRS once again. On the Sauber. These two have been battling hard here in Brazil. And AMG is going to get this move done. Back up to P1 in the Grand Prix. And those hards are going to be coming into their own now. And I think we've got some action here. We've got Patrick and Isha and Frosinho. Somehow Frosinho has not lost any... oh, side by side. He hasn't lost any wing. Hasn't got any damage, apparently, from that collision. And he's in the slipstream. ERS is being used. But he cannot get that move done just yet. So Isha up to 16th. Then you got Frosinho in 17th and Patrick's in 18th. So there you go. And Vissi is just at the back there, chilling on his own in 20th. It definitely wasn't the right decision for him to start on those soft compound tyres. But Avni is keeping this gap. He is keeping these guys honest, I must say. And he might be able to see if he can get himself back into that DRS quite soon. That's all he needs to do. Here we go, DRS for the Sauber. Because these three got DRS, it's really not helping Avni try and keep that gap. That's the only issue. But Emery's looking pretty strong. Still keeping these guys honest. Now, this is where the race is going to start to calm down a bit now. This is now where we're not going to have too much. Drivers are just, now they're settled into the race. They're not surrounded by so many people. Apart from this train, actually. 4th down to 11th. It's looking pretty sexy, I can't lie. It's looking very, very sexy. And Frezat is going to have that DRS on Avni. And Alphonse is in the pits. So we need to keep an eye on the medium runners, because they're going to be boxing, see if they cut this pit lane. And into turn one, the Williams. That is Mertcan. No, it's not. It's Tharlo side by side. Yes, Shahan gets the move done. And now the McLaren's around the outside of Curva de Lago. And he can't get the move done, Curva de Lago. And now we've got Tharlo down the retro posture as they come down into Descida de Lago. And Tharlo gets himself up to P7. Mertcan's going to have a look up the inside of the McLaren. So the Aston. And the other Aston is trying to find a way past the McLaren. Aston McLaren, that rhymes. Where is Tasco? Tasco, unfortunately, isn't here tonight. Are you from TikTok? Has Tasco become a popular person? Was he was the guy in that Bahrain clip that we posted up. Right, well, Emery's lost so much time, and he's coming into the pits. Got to keep an eye on these pit stops. If anyone's going to come in to the pit lane. Here we go, Mertcan in a slipstream. This is on Yasharhan, the two Turks going side by side. Here we go, Turkiye, and he bloody hell. Yasharhan, he's not fucking about. And Mertcan, here we go, he moves to the inside. Late move there on the inside at the Descida de Lago. And it's side by side. And the McLaren, the sexy chrome McLaren is through up into P6. And now you've got Callum trying to find a way through at Ferradora. And the dirty air just kills it off. But it is action here, and Tharlo is past Chris. Tharlo's up to P4 in this race. Absolutely. Callum's trying to find a way through on Callum, on Pedro rather. And hello, Miho. Pozdravi. I don't know how to say welcome. And there's going to be some, oh, fucking hell. Well, Yasharhan's got the move done. What a fucking brilliant overtake in the pits. I thought that was going to be a 10-second time penalty then, to be honest. I won't lie. I think that was some side-by-side action. Yeah, Robert Kubica versus Alexander Nikolic as they come through. Here we go. DRS being used for the pole. The Polish driver. And he's up to 6th. Well, Alexander Nikolic is Serbia. And, yeah. He's not going to try and go through. If that was me, I would be using overtake mode and I would be going up the inside. You can catch me in Tier 3 tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. I am back on the circuit. Maldi's back at his home turf. He's back. He's ready. I am ready, ladies and gentlemen. And Alphonse is really getting blocked here. Around the outside. What a move. That was crucial for his Grand Prix. He can't afford to be stuck behind these drivers for too long, because he's trying to get this undercut on AMG here. AMG is going long. He's on the hard compound tyres. And Alphonse is getting a run now down the straight. He's past the Ferrari. He's going to have to switch him on the Williams. The Williams is derating because of no ERS situation. And he's going to have a great exit. Here we go. Robert Kubica. Round the outside goes Alphonse. There's also a crash up ahead. That might be Tharlo fucked it. I don't know who's fucked it though, to be honest. Who actually is this that's fucked it? Who is that? Is that Rocco? Or is that Visi? Visi. Okay. Well, he's just had enough of that. Nema veš. Čak I dobro pičaš. Hvala puno. My Croatian, yes. Can't watch what I say. My Croatian isn't the best speaking. I can read and write it, but speaking it isn't exactly like incredible for me. But I'm learning. I'm learning to help you guys. And every Boz is up to P7. He's got a 2.2 gap now to catch. Up ahead to Alphonse in P6. He's got some clean air now, has the Sauber. And he's got fresh tyres, so he can try and get himself on his way. Ah, vale puno. Mijo. Volim, Havatsky Jezik. I hope that's right. Nedam da Dobro. Bit of Croatian for you guys. See, Maldi, as you know, I'm a banging commentator. What do I do? Well, just retire it. VC, retire. If the equipment's not working, it's completely fine. You know, you can't help that. Just unfortunate. It's unfortunate for you. I'm on AI, but I can't navigate the menu. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm confused. Just retire. Tyler's up to P2 now. At all. Nothing's working. Can't you just switch off your console? Like just turn off your PlayStation? Can't you do that? Best commentator for real, they need to hire you on Sky Sports. Ralapuno. See, I could do the commentary for the Croatians. I could do the commentary for the Brazilians. I could do the commentary for the Spaniards. Because Lado and Alphonse Dentro, and Pedro's gone for a spin. But yes, Alphonse has got the overtake. I don't know overtake though in Spanish. So there you go. Visi, unlucky. Alphonse coming into the pit lane. And he's got a 10 sec. That's his race. Fox! Massive crash down the straight. That's Sauber. Oh my fucking lord. And Alphonse is up to P3. Fuck me. And Dunikar's got a 10 sec. Fucking hell. I'm scared for Alphonse, to be fair. Bloody hell. That was major down the straight then. What is it with everyone causing carnage tonight? Same happened in Bahrain last week. There's also summer-side action. That's Nikolic. Versus Yashar Hanari. And Nikolic, P12. I don't know what 12 is in Serbian. Someone please tell me in the chat if you're from there. And Emery Boz now up to P4 in the race. 1.6 seconds to Alphonse. Someone says, go to Emery Boz. Or go on Emery Boz, I think you mean. And Dollar's in the pits and he's got a 10-second penalty. Oh, couldn't get it stopped in time. That pit lane's going to be mental. And Frosinho, here we go. Up his inside. Up to P7. Callum's in the pit lane. Some side-by-side action, I think there was. Chris and RMT's got a thingy as well. But here we go. Now we've got action. It's Freza from Croatia into P5. Side by side with the Williams of Robert Kubica. These two have been battling for quite a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of overtakes tonight. Guys, this is Interlagos. Isu e Interlagos. This is the best track on the calendar, guys, for battling. This is incredible. This is why it was put so early. This is a perfect track. Because it even works on F125. There's so much action. Everywhere. Just so much action. And Chris and Robert Kubica, very defensive there. And Freza's up to P4. He's flying. Go on, Freza. He's on for a top 5 finish, Freza, is he, tonight? Absolutely. And Robert Kubica is not going into the pit lane, so Chris needs to get this move done by himself. But you can see this. Freza's been overtaken by the Alpine. Brazil back up to P number 4, and Chris is overtaken Robert Kubica side by side through the cover the Lago, and Chris up to P6, and there's more battling going on. No, there's not. Sorry, I'm lying. I think that guy Freza played GT7 Gran Turismo. Also, he was like top 100 on some track there. Oh, so Freza's been playing the Gran Turismo. So Freza's got pace on the racing games. Honestly, it's great to have such a diverse community of drivers. It's actually incredible to have so many people from different countries and so many different nationalities and different. It's just mad. This season is the most diverse lineup that there's ever been. And I'm really happy. But what I'm also happy about is Frosinho is doing more battles. And there's more battles for the Sauber. And the Frosinho's gone very, oh, bloody hell, side by side. That's the Sauber and Thalo are on the outside now. Thalo's going to do it. Nikolic has got a 10-second time penalty in the pit lane. Down the straight. Here we go. Thalo 4. Here we go. Down the straight. DRS overtake. But he's going to go around the outside the LP. What a fucking move. What a move. Hey, meu Deus. Woo. And Robert Kubica's down to P9. Fuck me. What a move there for Thalo 4. Jesus Christ. Love how Balkans are taking over the leagues. Yeah. Honestly, it's beautiful. Je krasno. It's beautiful. Yashar Han P8, not going to lie, he's had a decent race so far, and he's going to get even more positions when Frosinho eventually boxes off of those hard compound tyres. And talking of him, he's going to have to pace on Freza, and then Chris now is also going to have to pace up on the Alpine. He isn't going to get that move, and Freza is having a lot of issues, I must say. He's not been able to clear those guys. Thalo now 2.8 ahead. Chris down the straight with his friend. These two are mates. And Chris is up to P5. And look at Frosinho. Look at Frosinho. And Freza's up the inside. Fuck me. Come on, don't lose DRS. Do not lose DRS, Freza. You're on for a top 5 finish here in Brazil. Potentially top 4 if Thalo, if you can keep within 10 seconds of Thalo. I think Frosinho's going to box this lap. He's gone very long and he's into the pit lane. Right, more battles going on. Fucking out. Let's move to this then. Mertcan into turn 1. Up round the outside. Bit of a moment there. I don't know what happened there. But now Callum's going to be on the charge. Down the straight. Here we go. DRS being activated. No ERS to play with. But Avni's got ERS. And he's going to try and go up the inside. But he can't. Avni's been gone wide a bit with a dirty air. Callum's up to P8. And next up, he's now going to push on for Yashar Hanari here in Brazil. This is an incredible race so far. This is giving. We've had now, this is the 10th race this season. 40 is round 1. 40 is Bahrain last week. We've had Tier 1, that's 9. This is the 10th round of the season. This is the most entertaining race. And AMG's got a 10-second time pen. This might be the victory for Henry Boss here in Brazil. Because AMG now has got a 10-second time penalty. He needs to make up the time, gain the time on these guys, and then gain an extra 10 seconds to win this race when he eventually overtakes. Yes, Miho, I'll send the message. I'll get back to you after the Grand Prix. I'm a bit preoccupied right now because Isha's trying to go side by side with the Mercedes, and that was bloody hell. Dunikar P12. Dunikar had a decent race the first round in Britain, and Nikolic is out. He's in the pits. Also, if there's any other people watching the stream, make sure to let us know. Say hello in the comments, where you're from. If you're a driver, if you're a TikTok, a viewer, anything. Do let us know where you're watching from as well. It'd be great to know when Emery Barnes has got a 10-second time penalty. He's coming to the pits off of those hard tyres. He's on a 2-stopper, I think. And he's fucked his race once again. Don't know why you'd pit though, to be honest. Right, there's action here then. Chris and Callum. Here we go. Callum's going to get this move done down the straight. DRS overtake mode. And Chris has done a double overtake. That's mad. And Chris is up to P4 now. And Emery Boz should not have done that, but he's going to pick himself. He shouldn't have. He's going to pick off these drivers. He's overtaken Avni, but my point is he shouldn't have boxed because now he's in so much dirty air, so much traffic. You don't want to box and be in traffic on this game. And Chris is off the track on the grass. There was contact there at the hairpin. Side by side with Avni. Rejoined in his path. Emery's up to P7. There's a Sauber that span. Oh, Chris. And Pedro's up the inside. And Alphonse is boxing once again. So is this a 2-stop Grand Prix? Did these drivers box a bit too early to not make it a 1-stopper here in Brazil? Is Callum potentially on for a podium? Emery Boz up the inside. So maybe it's not all bad for Emery Boz. To be fair to him, maybe it's not all bad. They're so close. Racing is so good. Yes, this is the closest tier. The qualifying isn't exactly close, but it's the actual race that is better in tier 2. In terms of the way that the drivers are battling and the strategies and all that. It's really just, like, mental. And AMG now needs to try and gain a 10-second gap over his rivals to try and win this Grand Prix. And Emery Boz now in that slipstream on Callum. Alphonse is coming through as well. And Emery Boz is through into P3. Fast lap of the Grand Prix as well. And that is Yashar Hanari up to P5, but he's made a mistake. Freza now is going to get on the back of him. And Alphonse is going to get involved as well. Up the inside. Lado down the straight. And you can see that DRS overtake mode. Freza's going to get the move done on the Aston Martin again as well. And Freza's back up to P6. And Ari's down at P7. And there's some action down here as well. Action is everywhere. And I think Merkan got the move done on the Alpine there. The Alpine's not had a good race. He's down in 15th and he's on hard compound tyres. Chris is also in the box as well. It's just mental, guys. Absolutely mental. Well, this is why Brazil is banging. This is why we put it on the calendar every fucking season. Because this is just what it brings. Right. Alphonse, fast lap of the Grand Prix. He's flying. He's also got a lap fresher tyres than Emery. And he looks to be quicker than Emery on this lap. So he's going to be really pushing on to try and at least get a podium in this race. The top three have got penalties as well. So Alphonse is in a really good place at the moment. And Frez's under pressure from Yashanari, and he's up the inside. Frez's trying to hold it. Frez's pushed off the track. That's Verstappen Hamilton. And Anthony's got the move done. Excuse me, up to 7th. Ran the outside of Felladona. Is he going to make it? He's going to try and get the up and under. But he can't do the move. Because Pedro, not Pedro, sorry, Yasharhan, that's a great little bit of defensive work there from you. Well done. Big up to Kia. I also want to say, if there's any Turks watching this, big up Turkey. Because you guys have really come through. Like, all of you joining the league and racing and giving us so much action. It's great to have you all here. So, thank you. Chok Seviorum. And Tolo's got another 10 sec. Frez is in the box. So, it might actually be a 2-stop Grand Prix. And Frez has got a 10 sec. That pit lane is mad. The pit lane's mad this year. I don't know why so many people are speeding, but so many people are speeding in that pit lane this year. We had so many last night. We've had so many tonight. It is pretty mad. So does that mean all these guys are going to box? Yeah, Shahan is probably going to box as well. Does that mean the hards do not go very far then? Darlo span. He's gone in the wall again. Well, that's him fucked. I think that is a virtual safety car. Yeah, it's a virtual. Anthony's in. So he thinks those guys not getting to the end. Yeah, Shahan's in. Dunikar's going to carry on. Mediums for Yasharhan. Speeding in the pit lane for Isha. Avni. What's he doing? It's a 10 sec. I think Avni had a 10 sec. Safety car's out. Safety car is out in Brazil. Oh, bloody hell. What's going on here then? Okay. Safety car. Yeah, there you go. Safety car is out, ladies and gentlemen. Safety car is out. Yes, I don't know. The stewards will investigate if there's any issues. And pay massive. Fuck me. What the fuck? Oh my lord! Chris has been... What the... Whoa. Pedro's lost an end plate. He's just come out of the pit lane on those fresh mediums. And it's just been at... What the hell? I think he's been... Bloody hell. Well, that's the TikTok clip for this race then. There you fucking go. Sorted. We're going viral again. Sorted. No, I don't know. Maybe they were going a bit too slow and he got a bit, I don't know, like overexcited or something happened there because, well, that was just mental. That was not a normal thing. But, I mean, yeah. Safety car madness once again in the league, and Chris is going to speed. Yeah, that was inevitable. Chris has retired from the São Paulo Grand Prix. Pedro's back in the pit lane. He's going to put on a set. I think that's going to have to be softs now. I think he's got a 10 sec anyway. So maybe Pedro was boxing anyway. Maybe. I don't know, though. He is changing that front wing. I don't know why I can't change the view, to be honest with you. And out of the pit lane. So he's going to be plumb last of everyone who's in it. And this is going to be a crazy end to this race. Henry Boz then, guys, share this to your family, your friends, your aunties, your uncles, your goats, your pet cats, your pet dogs, everyone. Make sure that you are watching this because this is going to be a monumental end to the São Paulo Grand Prix. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. It's going to be absolutely mental. Oh, Avni's going to catch up. Well, they're all going to catch up, but... Hello to everyone watching. Who do you think is going to win this São Paulo Grand Prix? Is it going to be Henry Boz? Is he going to be able to hold on those 6-lap or 7-lap now old hard compound tyres? Alphonse on a fresh set of softs. Is it going to be Callum? Callum is in the best place, I'm not going to lie. He's on the mediums. 1 lap there, he's on fresh mediums. Is it going to be AMG now that he's served his 10 sec? Is it going to be Mertcan? Yashanari, are those going to get involved? Who is going to win, guys? Who's going to win this Grand Prix here at Interlagos? Just action everywhere, guys. I love it. Lap 30 of the Grand Prix. This has flown by. I can't lie, this has really flown by. And if that's going to be a retirement. Why is Robert Kubica ignoring yellow flags? That might be a glitch. Because there's no way that he's ignoring the yellow flags because he's just trying to catch up to the pack. Not just brought Patrick into it as well, but because he's had to go so rapid to catch up to this safety car, I don't know if him being on those fresh tyres are really going to do anything. If I'm being brutally honest, I can't lie, because the softs wear extremely quickly on F125, so I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Right then, is it going to be safety car in? Safety car is in this lap. Here in São Paulo. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you're doing, Boz. You don't need to do that. You don't actually need to do that. And it's go, go, go at Interlagos. Lap 30, on to lap 31. Safety car's in. We are go. And it's going to be absolutely mental because Mertcan has to break down the straight. And it's going to be like 4,000 wide into turn 1. Avni okay. There's been some contact there. That's the racing bull. He's spun round. Side-by-side action going on here. The RMT's got a 3-second time penalty. That is the Spaniard in the Alpine. And now you've got him. His teammate trying to go up the inside of Avni okay. And then you've got Isha trying to go up the inside of Freza here. Into turn number 4 or 3 or whatever the fuck it is. And now you've got Frezinho trying to follow through. And you've got the Hash trying to have a look up the inside. 3 wide up there. Fucking hell, ladies and gentlemen. It's all kicking off. Henry Boz has lost P1, by the way. And the Alpine's gone off. He's gone to the border of Argentina around that corner. And he's had to follow himself through now. And Henry Boz has lost another position. That's Callum up the inside. And are those softs going to die? Is Callum going to be able to win this race? Because AMG, I think, has been taken out. Or he's had some sort of collision because he's down at 15th now. So he's got a lot of work to do if he wants to claw back some points in this race. Is Callum going to win this race? Side-by-side action. We've got Isha diving up the inside of the McLaren, side by side the McLaren span. That's definitely going to be a 5-second time penalty for the stewards. And that's Mertcan now down to P8. And Avni is going to follow him through down the straight. Here we fucking go then. We've got Mertcan now, P8 on the grid. P8 in the racetrack, up the inside. There's some more contact up ahead. That's for Zinho trying to get his elbows out. As he's now going to try and overtake Isha. He's up to P5. Mertcan P7. Dunikar P8. Side-by-side action down here. Because you've got AMG trying to follow him for his way through. But the dirty air and everyone just battling is not helping him. And RMT's up the inside. He's hungry for more. And he's up to P9 in the Grand Prix. Fucking hell. Can I have a breather now, please? Can these drivers calm down a bit? Am I allowed to have a breather now? No, I fucking can't, because there's more side-by-side action. I'll just bit my tongue as I've said that. Pedro's up the inside at Jonson, and he's going to get the move done. Force the Ferrari wide a bit. No, he's not. Great race in there from the Aston Martin up to P12. And then you've got Freza all the way down to 14th when I said he was going to get a top 5 finish. Here we go. AMG with a pace now. DRS being activated down the straight. Here we go. Gets the move done. He's up to 12th. Then you've got more action up ahead. You've got Yao Sin getting now the Alpine in his mirrors as they come through. Cover the Lago down the straight. DRS being activated. You can see ahead as well. You've got Isha pulls to the outside of the Descida de Lago. And then massive spin. They've collided into Lagos. Massive contact down there. You've got him going off wide. That is for Zinho. He's out of the race. He's had enough of that. And we have to continue on here because that is absolutely crazy scenes. They've collided in the closing stages of the Grand Prix. Got too aggressive with each other. They've made contact. Callum's got the gap now down to 1.2. Fuck me. Tier 2, can you let me have a breather, please? I'm getting a sore throat. Please. Please, let me have a breather, please. 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 Is that AMG? Oh, yes, it is. DRS being activated now. He's through on the ass. This is some Hamilton 2021 bullshit. And the Alpine and the fucking McLaren's so aggressive. And the Alpine's up the inside in here. And the McLaren's been hit. Been bummed there by the Williams. And now he's going to be pissed. DRS overtake mode. Here we go. Down the straight. Down the Retro Posta as they come down through. Down to the Descida de Lago. And AMG's through. And that was mad. The McLaren's off the track. AMG's through. The McLaren's been pushed off again. Fucking hell. Mertcan's going through the wars tonight. Jesus. Dunikar's going to fucking be really happy with this. And it is kicking off here. Avni okay. Trying to go up the inside. He's going to try and force his way past Isha. And Robert Kubica's had a moment. Robert Kubica is on for points in this race. He just needs to keep it on the track. And Freza's now back up to 9th. I swear he was 14th a lap ago. That's how mad this race has been. And AMG is going to now have DRS on the back of the Alpine. Pulls to the outside line. There's more battling going on. Emery's through on the Aston Martin. And Callum has now got DRS. Not this lap. Save that ERS, Callum, and you can get him down and win this São Paulo Grand Prix. Fucking hell, guys, it's been mad. It's been great to have you all here, I must say. And Anthony's going through the wars again. He's down to 11th. That's it, Callum. You save that ERS. You save that fucking ERS. Here we go, then. He's got better tyres than Alphonse. Who's going to win here in São Paulo? Watch out for your Shahan and Fingy as well. I need to look out for that. Here we go down the straight. Callum's going to pull to the inside line at the Estos Senna. No, he's not. He's going to wait. He's going to wait for the Retro Posta. AMG's up to P5. He's going to wait for the Retro Posta. Here we go then. He's had a poor 2 corners, but he's going to have that DRS. He should have saved a bit more. But I think this is the move for XPG Callum. No, it's not. This is the final lap, Callum. You need to get the move done here in Interlagos. Here we go then. Robert Kubica's picked up a penalty. Guys, who's going to win this race? Callum or Alphonse? I think Alphonse has got it. I can't lie. And we've come back just in time. DRS for Callum. Who's going to win in Sao Paulo? It's going to be Alphonse. Who's going to win in Brazil? Second is Callum. Emery's got an unserved 10-sec time penalty. Freza, all the results are mental at the moment. So many people have got penalties, so we'll go through that at the end. But that is the Sao Paulo Grand Prix live from Interlagos here in Brazil. Isha was 13th in the end, apparently. I'm sure the results will be nothing like the results will be nothing like what they are now after the stewards report is out. There'll be so many different changes from the stewards because so many drivers have had collisions tonight and so much action here in Brazil. But so far, it is Alphonse who's going to get that victory here in Interlagos. The Grande Prêmio de São Paulo. And tomorrow, it is going to be a salva. It is going to be a kick salva on that top step of the podium. Guys, Maudi is back tomorrow for Tier 3. Make sure you check that out. Alphonse, race winner here in Sao Paulo. Your provisional results before the stewards. Second, Callum. Third, Dunicar. Great comeback from him. He's definitely driver of the day for me. Fourth, Yashar Hanari. Fifth, Mertkan Yalcin. Sixth, RMT. Seventh, Emery Boz. Mad. Eighth, AMG. Ninth, Pedro. 10th, Patrick on his debut. 11th, Frezat. 12th, Avni. 13th, Isha. 14th, Robert Kubica. And then you've got Rocco, Vissi, Chris, Darlow, Alexander Nikolic, and then you've got at the back, I believe that was Freza. But yes, guys, that is the Tier 2. I'm going to say it again because I love saying it. The Tier 2 Sao Paulo Grand Prix live from Interlagos. That 2 out of 4 is done. Tomorrow you can join Darlow 4 for Tier 3. Where STB Maudi, I am back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back tomorrow. Let's just deep it for a minute. I'm back on the track. That wasn't meant to rhyme. Guys. I'm back tomorrow for Tier 3. Tier 4 as well on Thursday. I'm doing a double races because obviously I'm Tier 3 reserve. But then I am full-time in Tier 4. So we are going for both wins. Guys, make sure you are joining me. Make sure you join the best commentator in the league racing community. Make sure you're watching him win the race. Make sure. Thank you to everyone for watching tonight. Do join us tomorrow for Tier 3. If you're just an avid Tier 2 fan, then you can join us next week on Tuesday, of course, for round 4 of Season 29. The Japanese Grand Prix at the Suzuka Speedway. We'll see you then. But until then, we'll see you tomorrow for Tier 3 Brazil. We'll see you then.